Well, hello neighbors. Could say welcome to part two, but I'm going to call this a tasting because the two Irish whiskeys that I want to talk with you today about, I actually haven't had. So I'm going to look at Jameson Black Barrel and Jameson Crested. Catch you after the break. All right, as I said in the intro, this is the second part because I'm going through this taster that was given to me by a great friend and wonderful actual neighbor, Ken, who went to the Middleton Distillery and brought this back for me, just because he's awesome. So this is Black Barrel. I'm going to pour just a taste of it. As I said, I labeled this a tasting, not a review. I could say uncorking, but little bottles don't feel very dramatic for an uncorking. But I don't like to really do a review unless I've had a bottle or gone through at least enough of it to come back the next day and actually taste it in a couple of different settings, because I can't account for the food that I've had today or anything else that's going on unless I've enjoyed whiskey over some time. But at any rate, this is a tasting. If you didn't see my actual review, because I've actually had bottles of earlier, I did the Jameson and the Jameson Caskmates. Then here I've got Jameson Black Barrel and Jameson Crested. So my thoughts first on Jameson Black Barrel. I guess I could hold it maybe to give a clue. Jameson Black Barrel. I actually don't know anything about Jameson Black Barrel. I really should look it up more. It's bottled also at 40%, as most of their releases are. Just give it a bit of a nose. Huh. Nice nose. By that I'm saying I'm picking up a little bit of sugar. I mean, it does say Irish whiskey, and then here it says charred for a rich, smoky taste. If there's smoke on the nose, it's amazingly light. Again, that kind of gentle honey and then honey citrus a little bit that I seem to get with Jameson lately. But, nice nose. Then we'll try the Crested. I don't know if it gives me any clues what I should be looking for on the bottle. Celebrating the first drops bottled in Bow Street. Well, it is a lighter nose. Super gentle fruit, maybe. Yeah, I could get just a very light apple. A lighter nose. Okay. Come back to Jameson Black Barrel. Yeah, a little creamier, a little more sugar. I'm not getting any smoke. Well, nice caramels. Nice toasted sugars in there. Yeah, picks up a little bit in the tongue. It's a little bit spicier than the regular Jameson. Yeah, Black Barrel. Yeah, it's tastier. Yeah, a little more caramel, a little more. Yeah, I could say there's a little bit of toasted oak in there. Not excessively. But an extra layer from the normal regular Jameson whiskey. Try the Crested. Boy, the nose just, gentle fruit, but not much going on. smoother. We've lost some spice. Some of that, yeah, there's some vanilla, some sugars, right, as you'd expect. It's but a little more coating, a little more oily in the mouth. Yeah, some of that light apple, bit of pear. As I let it finish, actually I pick up more oak on that, which is interesting. Oak in the sense, I shouldn't say that, more wood tannin, wood bitter. Not bitter. I mean, almost all Jameson is pretty gentle, well refined, that kind of thing. But it hints at that bite, hints at that bitter. It's more drying on my mouth, definitely. Just really quick, I'll come back to the Black Barrel. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yep. What does yep mean? A little more, definitely spicier, and there's a little bit of char there in the finish. So let me walk you through the range, or very quickly, let me tell you about my thoughts about Black Barrel versus Crested. These are fine. These are nice. I have seen them. They do cost more than the regular Jameson, and both of them have more flavors to talk about than the regular Jameson. Having said that, I'm not sure I like them significantly more. Of these two, I like the little bit spicier. Maybe there's some char going on of the Black Barrel. I think more than the Crested. The Crested though is a little more coating, a little bit fruitier. Boy, hard to give these much more than 3 stars, but they are a little bit more than the regular Jameson. So I guess I don't have a half a star. I mean a quarter of a star. So I guess they're about 3.5 stars, both of them. I can live with that. But let me walk you through this nice collection. Thanks again, Ken. You're the best. So I've now, I'm just doing this because I want to get ahead of what you might be thinking of for St. Patrick's Day, and I think Jameson makes a fine whiskey. So of this case, I don't know if you can see it really well in the picture, but the first expressions, they're regular. In some ways, by whiskey people like myself, probably overlooked and underrated. Really nice, well put together. And for people who don't drink a lot of whiskey, it's actually just a nice pour and very affordable. Caskmates is the next one. This is the stout edition. I like the Caskmates stout. I find the flavors in it, definitely more caramels coming out, a lot more to chew on, much spicier, like the Caskmates. Next one here is Black Barrel. Black Barrel, this is just tasting now, not a review, but my first thoughts is also more interesting than the regular Jameson, but you might be disappointed because it's not really as flavorful as the Caskmates. And I think it'll set you back more than the regular Jameson, so you might just go with the regular. And Crested, I definitely need to spend time with. I feel like there might be more going on here because it seems kind of delicate, and there's a little bit more fruits that I wasn't quite getting with the regular Jameson. But it didn't have any unique char really, or any higher levels of something going on. So really, my favorite of these 4 is the Caskmates Stout Edition. Then I probably do like Crested and Black Barrel more than the regular Jameson, but not much more. I think the Jameson is a fine, just enjoy some whiskey, have some conversation. So there's some thoughts on these 4 releases from Jameson out of the Middleton Distillery anyways. Thanks for joining me. Maybe give some comments about your experience with Jameson, or share a story or two of how you've enjoyed it, or walked away from it, or really hate it. Just because these are my thoughts, certainly in no way should they be your thoughts, but they're just kind of my experience with this lineup. Thanks again, Ken, for the taster. I think it was great. You guys have a great day today, and I hope when St. Patrick's Day comes that you find yourself with friends and family and that you have a great evening together. You guys take care. Bye.